Good morning, guys. So Dan from Trading with Dan here. Hope you guys are all well. Just one second. Yeah, hope you guys are all well. Good morning, everybody. Yep. So we've actually got our first live bot trade on now. So if we go over to the 15-minute chart, we can just check our alerts. Don't ask me why this is saying no alerts triggered, because it definitely was. If you refresh this, it should come up. And then over to alerts. Yep, there we go. We've got our alert here. So we had our sell trade. So the sell trade. So you can see this is part of the reason why we had the wick down. So I have it set to on bar close. So we have the break of it. We close underneath. So then the close of the next bar was actually up here. So sometimes it may work out for you, sometimes it may not. But I mean, obviously, you could have it set to take a trade as soon as you cross the green line, which I initially used to, and then I realized I was getting fake outs, so I didn't like that overall. You can also then set it to as soon as the bar, once per bar, so it'll do it as soon as the bar opens. This second bar opens with the sell on, so that would have obviously been down here and would have sold down here. Or you can have it how I have it set at bar close, and in this instance that obviously worked out as the best price the bot could have sold based on these two candles. Well, obviously it could have sold at the green line, but we're ruling that one out. So yeah, so I had it to sell at bar close, which was up here. So it kind of, if you get the wick down, you get a chance, you get a good amount of time, 15 minutes plus, for obviously the market to settle a bit, decide if it's going to go straight back up, or if it's gonna continue going down. So yeah, so we got the sell base at this level. So we are currently in the short trade. So yeah, so it looks like we could be looking to come back down to 9,700. I mean, if we test back down here again, I would think we're going to go lower, but just got to let the bot do its thing. There's our 3% stop at the moment, because we just had quite a big wick and we are in the sell trade at the moment. We are actually, our stop is the 3% and the DMT line is above that, but that will, over time, that will come down. So unless we spike up pretty soon to 10,200, which is where my stop is, we will be reducing our risk from the 3% stop as it stair steps down, providing that is the case, that we stay under here and we don't basically spike back up over 10,200. So if we go over to the 3Commas, you can see here I've got my deals. So I was just on my bots here. So this is the two bots still active. We've had a trade here, 1 of 1, which was the short bot, obviously, because we took a short trade. Here's my deals. Here's the deal up now. So it says on here we sold at 9,903, but if I actually look at where we're on here, my entry was 9,910. So I'm guessing the market was moving around pretty quick when it took the order. So I mean, you can see the difference with the delays in the exchanges. So this actually set to sell when the market was trading at $9,903, and my trade entered at 9,910, which is $7. So there's a $7 move. Obviously we don't know how quick that happened, but that shows that there is obviously some delay and slippage in when we take the trade. I mean, it could have been a really quick move up in the market, but obviously we don't know that. I don't know that unless I literally got down to the 1 second charts, which I can't actually do on TradingView, because I think you have to have the highest level or something to get higher than a 1 minute chart, to get a lower time frame than a 1 minute chart. But so this is it. So it's got my my stop loss is here. Look, 10,200. That would be my liquidation price, just based on the leverage I took. But I mean, like I said, the leverage is just arbitrary. The stop loss is there. There's my it says take profit 9,700, but obviously we know that isn't a take profit. That is when the trailing take profit. Yeah, in fact that's what that means, doesn't it? Trailing take profit. So that will be when the trailing take profit kicks in at 9,701. So we'll see what happens with this trade. Yeah, so just over to the BTC CME chart. Like we spoke about in yesterday's video, we like we spoke about yesterday, we were talking about this gap. So I did actually set orders at 9,700 to buy in my my main account, but I didn't actually get filled on those. So if you actually look over to the Bitmex, I mean, it did say there, yeah, we just didn't reach it by a few dollars, and yeah, that would have been a good $300 trade. Yeah, so oh well, it happens, doesn't it? To be honest, I do know to set orders above the double O's, like so above the 9700, because people are fishing around those levels, so they front run the price. But I just wasn't too bothered about instantly playing for the gap fill and then the bounce back up. But obviously that was the right play. But yeah, I did have the orders in at 9,700, so sadly that didn't get filled, although yeah, we're not in as much profit. We did get up to, obviously we spiked immediately back over 10k. But yeah, but my point is, we spoke about this gap fill in yesterday evening's video, and then lo and behold, there it is. I was talking about the orders at 9,700. That would have got you a $300 profit, not profit trade, but $300 move up in the price of Bitcoin. Your profit is obviously based on whatever position size you took. That would have got you that in probably like what's looking like minutes. So yeah, so that's that. And another thing I wanted to look at was BTC dominance. Obviously people are talking a lot about alt season because we've had this little move down here. I mean, you can see we had a little move down here, 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 and yeah, I mean, you could argue that alt season is coming. Alts have certainly been pumping, but then so has BTC. The dominance is obviously coming down, but I wouldn't say it's coming down. Do you know what I mean? We've not obviously not broke this structure yet. So yeah, you probably maybe want to draw that a bit more like this. So yeah, so we've not necessarily broke this channel. I mean, if we do fall out this channel, we trace back up and then start coming down again, that could be the big signal for alt season coming, and we could be looking for a move obviously down to, well, down to like a sub 40%. Can I see that happening? No. But do I know that markets do unsuspect and things you don't expect? Yes, and they do it all the time, and I see it all the time. So I'm sort of conditioned. I have conditioned my mind in a way anyway, just to think that, well, these things are unlikely. Not unlikely, sorry, that I don't see them happening. But trust me, these things happen. Like, things you don't expect happen all the time. I mean, even now in this short trade I'm in, everything is looking bullish. Bitcoin, every indication, everything, we're looking bullish, we're looking good. It's like there's no reason for anyone to sell. So if there was ever a time that we could then retrace, just based on my experience of just it being counterintuitive, when everything, all the stars seem aligned and seem we're going up, that's when we get like at least a decent retrace. I mean, I have been talking about it to around 9,500, haven't I? If you look at this on a bigger time frame, look at this on the daily time frame. No, not a daily time frame. Look at an hourly time frame. Yeah, around this level, I think a retrace around to this level would be perfectly healthy. It would liquidate and stop out a lot of the FOMO longs that we've been getting in this breakout, and the guys that are probably buying near this top bit or over 10k. Yeah, it could strike some fear into those. Get some of them to sell, not necessarily liquidate them, but get them to get a bit worried and sell. I mean, I think that would be a perfectly good target. So yeah, just around the top of here, anywhere from 9,500 to 9,600 is a level that I think it would be a healthy retracement, especially with the bullishness of the market, and no one really wanting to look at any shorts. But yeah, so see what happens there. Yeah, so we looked at BT dominance, we looked at let me just get rid of those lines because they'll stay there forever if you don't. BTC dominance, yeah, we looked at that. The 3Commas, yeah, we looked at that. So yeah, so I will have another update this evening. We'll keep updated with what goes on with this trade. Yeah, so we're in our first live trading bot trade. So I'll keep you updated. And yeah, remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is only for educational purposes. Always consult a financial advisor. Trading in anything, investing in things can be risky. Don't invest or trade with money you can't afford to lose. And yeah, that being said, I will speak to you guys later.